Hello and welcome to our City Skylines episode 14 now of Van Horn. Our little let's play going on here, and we've got ourselves quite a large little city here. We have like our main city, which is up to about 20,000 people. I've been kind of looking at this. Beforehand, just kind of anything. Let's go ahead and unpause this. We have a lot of high rent. We're making a lot of money. I kind of want to lower taxes a little bit. And since this high rent, a lot of that is because we have a lot of poorly educated here. I want to lower taxes a little bit on the poorly educated. We can afford that. We can afford that. So let's go down like 3% there. Go 6% there. That'll lower our money a little bit, but we're still making something we get here. But also with the offices, I want to lower this back to 10. Because we're not getting a lot of office demand, and I kind of want to get more office demand. Because we're just about to a small town, which we're almost there, which will unlock our high density offices. Something I want to put in the downtown area. Kind of match in with stuff in here, right? I want like one right here. Finish filling this out as well. Kind of see we've kind of got this sort of downtown city areas kind of made. Could make a little bit more stuff out here. A couple things I want to do. I have tons of money and everything. I really want to move all this, and this is gonna sound crazy, or why am I moving all of my industrial? Well, here's why. Right, go to our air pollution. All of our air pollution from our industrial is going this way across the water, right? And I want to be able to develop on both sides of the river here, right? I want to have it so that there's a city on both sides of the river. I think what we need to do is we need to take this industrial and we need to put it like up here. That sounds really crazy because we got this all developed down here, but I really think what we can do is we'll start off, I think, just making some industrial up here. Up in this area. And then what we'll do is we will slowly, as our demand keeps rising, or as we, start building in up here, we'll start kind of shifting stuff from this side up to this way. Then we can also start kind of building down. I think what I kind of want to do is I want to get out to here. I really want the city to get out to here, to this peninsula. And maybe this island as like, have like a big huge downtown right there, and then we'll have our waterfront as we get to this river inlet. And I also kind of want to at some point we're gonna make a separate like kind of city, and we'll start districting things off here soon. We have different police stations that could probably be operating better if they were operating in little districts rather than all over the place. Same with our fire. Our fire should be operating in districts that's covering certain areas. And probably also same with our medical. We have medical in 3 different spots. Some of it, I feel like, especially the waiting up here, is because of our
Welcome, Professor. So a housing shortage.
this is probably also because they're locked up medical here, but I want to make a like hospital complex. I want to make a hospital complex up in this area at some point. Not right next to this, but like up over here maybe. And I'm debating if we should section off our high school. Our high school's doing great, but size there, but that's what kind of what I want to start doing. I think is we're going to start moving this up over here. See what we can do. Right now, yeah. Need industrials. I gotta figure out how I want to do this. What I could do is I could have it come off the highway. That would lead to a significant increase of traffic going this way. I could have it come off the highway up to here. One thing I do notice up here is that there is quite a lot of snow. Maybe we can... I don't think we'll use a lot of this area up here anyway for development, although I do think there'll be tiles. There are plenty of city tiles to go up to the mountain. Also, I know there's a lot of resources, by the way, so make use of resources. See how many tiles there are out in the water on this map. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a... We're gonna buy... Go ahead and buy these tiles too. Make sure. We'll buy all of these tiles. Find all of those tiles. We're not going to make any like topography changes up here. We're just going to simply make our industrial up here. Get some roads started. I'm going to go ahead and start some roads first. On our lines. See, there's crazy topography here. That's okay. I want to have a road. We're gonna have an exit, right? So we gotta be careful. We're gonna have an exit. By the way, we're gonna have to buy these 3 tiles now. Get out of the way. Just buy them now. There we are. We're gonna have to make an exit over here. We're getting... Oh, that's a car accident. Ooh, off the road. And there also is a chance we'll have to increase the density of this highway. Aspen Highway. We'll see what happens first. Like I said, we'll have a lot more traffic coming this way, I feel like, from the city. Might have to try and make like another route to industrial. Especially from here, actually, because we need the resources from here, and that can be a more direct path. And alright. Back to what we're doing. Like I said, there's going to be an exit ramps here. Need to look to get some paid exit. Hang on. Did I? And if I do this, I'm just gonna do this real quick. I want to see what's in here. Yeah, so we got some pre-made exits. Hey, one laners. Ooh. These so far are based off of 2-lane highways. Oh, and there's our small city. Nice. That unlocks our high density office. Something like this could work, especially if we are looking to upgrade the density of this road, like that over here. Just don't have anything for a 1-laner, which is kind of odd. Alright. We're getting distracted. We're getting distracted. There are large roads here, which is just incredibly incredibly huge. Wish the suspension bridges weren't one way, but I like it. All right. So we're gonna have right there is where the road and exit road will come from. Two is we'll bring a nice little curve into this and start our grid, I think. We have very strange we kind of a strange grid, I feel like, for a little bit. We will have to bring in utilities and such down here. Did I do this here? I should go by units. Can I do that real quick? Gameplay interface. Nice. By unit. Less than yards. I think I need a mod for that. We'll look at that later. But that back though, the meters. Okay, so I remember what my 104. Okay. Oh, 104 roughly. There we go. And down like that. What was my initial road size here? It was 152. Okay. Got 150 in. 4. It's gonna be weirdly broken up for a little bit, and that's okay. We have so much industrial over here, it's crazy. I think this is where stuff messes up a bit, right? That goes over. We're gonna try and fix this now before we get too far, right? I'm gonna do this. Actually, let's do it like this first, right? We're gonna make the grid up here and then we'll connect it to the street. I think that'll be much better. For instance, we'll go 104 here. We're there. There we go. Get more better grid this way, I think, in our industrial. Got a lot of room to work with up here. Right now we're building kind of this little valley here between these kind of two hill points. There and over here, so it's working out nicely. Now our grid's looking real good up here. I wonder if I should do the same. Oh, that one actually looks correct. I think it's just the way the curve is mixed weird. Yeah.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
Has anyone seen my keys? Keys. What?
I don't want to start with this, see how much gets developed. Try to overdevelop it, because we're getting pretty good size, I feel like, compared to what's over here. Overdevelop a little bit, and then we can start kind of slowly moving industry over.
Please, don't steal my car. I mean, the old Hornbuckle mobile, please. Oh, good. Here they are. Well, never mind then. Thank you for listening to Second Move.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate. Or so
All right,
my
here.
wife tells me. That's
The
good for
traffic
business
jam going in
good for
down
the
here.
community.
Thanks, Jim.
We're getting a pretty good increased residence, so I feel like we're still filling out these areas
We're
here.
live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance
There.
services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're
Well,
you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
Airplane going over. That was loud. Very suddenly. Traffic coming into town. Why? Why this sudden traffic? They're coming in and they're taking a left here. Probably put a stoplight here. It might be better for traffic flow if we put a stoplight there. I feel like we're doing this whole stop and wait thing a lot. For some reason those guys are U-turning there. But there, stoplight there should be good. I feel like if we move our industrial, it'll actually fix this problem. If that starts going, that should Okay. Got a lot of people wanting to turn left, I feel like. We're starting to see movement and flow through there. Okay. Alright, so. Got that built up. We need to go ahead and make the exit. We need to go ahead and get our utilities sent out in that direction. Start with, let's. The thing is, we have our power lines right here. It's actually giving us a lot of power, a lot of extra money. All of that when we get to it, but that's okay. Start with getting our highways figured out here. Go ahead and get this into a go ahead and just switch this whole area up for now into a 4-laner, and then we'll deal with pushing stuff out later, like that area right there. Get that to a 4-lane highway. Because we want to bring our off ramps off of here. I want to try and do this as packed as possible this time. I'm gonna really try very hard to get everything compact. On. Right from I want this to way perhaps. That'll merge into a one-way, or merge into that street, I think. Like these two. Like that. Good, now we're gonna have our one-way out. like I said, I like the idea that they're going to be closer together. Just this left turn. Or this crosswalk. Build this up. Little further along. Now we want this to it's left here. That now what I want to do here. There's a yield sign here. I can take that yield. What I want to do, I think, after this, turn this back into a 2-laner. Turn it into a 2-laner before. A so we might just have to deal with a yield sign there. Otherwise, we're gonna have problems with this one here, I think. That'd be okay. The other one just has to come out here. There. And we should be able to one. How we do that, let's figure it out here. Again. A very odd one. Okay. That's a very odd one. That's okay. What? What is that?
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service.
What kind of future does music have if it doesn't look to its past? Well, I say the question speaks for itself. Here on Second Moon, we know you can't move forward unless
There we go.
you keep both eyes steadily trained on
Right now, our utilities. We're gonna put those over here.
Industry
go.
religion is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda. And
Have it
on to
come
our main feature story.
underneath
The commercial district is booming
road
as
here, I
the
think.
area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Java mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after
Actually, do this with it. Crazy. That's all hooked up. Now let's throw in our industrial. One big, huge. Up. All that built in. Oh, I need to. This one will probably just run a power line under here. Go. Building up, and what I want to start doing is very slowly, we're going to start dezoning some of this. So like here first. Zone a bit of it. One block. All that will move over here. I start slowly dezoning the stuff down here and replacing it back over here. The zone on the block. Get rid of. I should increase the density over there. Hopefully it'll start dealing with some of this traffic. There's so much traffic here. We're so backed up. Why is this at a standstill? What's going on? That was weird. Used. Oh, we hit 20,000 people. Still gaining a ton of people. Get rid of a little bit more of the industrial over here, I think. Do, do. That's not even all the way filled in yet over here. Another block, I think. I have to smoothing out some of those here soon. Starting to get stuff over here, and like I said, I wanted to connect this road with this road, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. That way we can also focus on building our grid a little bit more, so. We don't need any pedestrian crosses there because there's not really any pedestrians on this side. So go ahead and get rid of the pedestrian crosses. No. Like this is working out. And more going here. I want to go up now, so let's select for one. Go more industrial here. I gotta be careful. I gotta be looking real quick at our ore deposits. There's some over here. For land here, but we're probably not gonna use that for anything. That's true. That's for land over here too, but we got all that woodworking going on. I want to keep these in mind because I do probably want to set up a an ore action going on here and up here. You know, up along towards the mountain was probably where we're going to develop a lot of our like oil and mineral quarries. Oh, chemical plants. Look at that real quick. Got that. I don't know what we got that for. I think it had something to do with our industry. But it does add efficiency. How big is this? Oh! That's one industrial efficiency citywide. Might be something worth throwing in somewhere up here. It takes up an odd amount of space, though. We build it like that. What we'll do is we'll build the roads around it. Build in there, and it kind of matches the stuff on the other side. We have a grain silo, though. There. I want to keep doing this. I'm just gonna keep moving out this stuff and then just pushing it over somewhere else, right? We're redeveloping, right? We want to redevelop so we have our industrial area now up here. Allow all the pollution to go that way, away from anywhere we want to develop in the future. Still being a problem here. Kind of. Sort of. Oh, we have so many people moving in still. Holy. We have a hearse problem here as well. We might need to put an incinerator up in this part of the city. Okay. Continue developing our industrial up here. See, we kind of have it here, but let's go ahead and do this part real quick. First, let's move this. That. Go. You can get industrial development around here. All gonna come in real quick because we got all that demand for it at the moment. This building back here is abandoned. Hoping what will happen is the traffic that needs to come from here and go over here will all go along this road. The workers will all come along this road. I gotta figure this out. I'm wondering if I should back this up a bit. Turn it into a two-lane highway coming in. Might be better. Right now, all of our traffic problems are due to going into the high-density part of the city, and I need to fix that. Figure out why they're not using the main boulevard to travel into the city. Take what time we have. Let's go ahead and develop a little bit more of our industry here. Starting from over here. We're out. Can I go 104 out one more time? Oh.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service.
Yeah, we can do that. Let's do this first. Hang on. Do it from up here. We can probably get it to match up right.
We urge the public to remain calm during these breaks in service and to follow the guidelines on the city's website on how to plan for these temporary events. This has been a local public service announcement.
This is Second Moon Radio Classical for modern age. Unlike most modern
There we go.
music, classical has always been penned.
Do here then is just have that connect
Sung in front of a sheet of blank paper,
road.
using only their imagination as guides through a a silent audio masterpiece. Now here we sit, listening at full volume, and our souls are transported.
More industry
But
developing over there
let us
now.
not tarry.
Go ahead and get rid of
On to
another
the
block
next
here, I think.
episode.
We're live,
Or a couple blocks,
and
actually.
we're getting
Or
reports
3
about a
blocks.
traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
Getting in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile,
Kind of got good, doing good moving stuff, I
this
think.
just in from traffic. If you're thinking
It'll
about
take a while
taking
for the
street
pollution to
don't
kind of
wait.
dissipate over here, but I think that'd be
Busy
okay.
roads, especially during rush
I think
hour.
what we'll end up doing is getting rid of a lot of the roads down here once we get it made,
Somewhere fast.
and then
Slowing down.
developing
But if
stuff
you can,
elsewhere.
plan your trip outside the rush.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than to have to start thinking about everything all the time. Besides, if I did that, I'd never
I get
get
rid of
anywhere.
more. Recycling center is also going to have to move over here. Find a spot for it. Well as our gas power plant. We can go on both sides of this road, I think. So we can always put stuff over here as well. That'll be okay. Oh, everything else is open in here now. And I really am bothered by this, but I'm trying to hold off thinking about this. All of this. I'm trying to hold off thinking about this till I get it moved, because I think I'll get a good gauge of what the traffic's like here. The industry is all up here again. We'll probably get rid of this intersection here. Happen. Alright. On a bottleneck. Bottleneck's right at the beginning. Wait, what? How do I fix? How do I fix this? How do I fix this bottleneck? Try to pull something from out here and put out here. Would that fix? Not sure it would, but I'm gonna try anyway. Kind of bottleneck here. The bottleneck right at the beginning. The use is 100%, right? But have stored stuff. Yeah, is that 100% with the? Yeah, we're using 41% with that. In bottlenecks, and I'm trying to figure out how I can. Over here, maybe? Might just need more. Okay. I just need to put more through here. Kind of even out the power going through these lines, maybe. Maybe? experimenting here, trying to figure out how I can solve this. We got now the bottleneck's just at these. How do I? No, that's not gonna. Strange problem. I wonder if just moving the power plant will work. I want to move it anyway. I want to have it, you know, go for it to be on. Right here, I think. Oh, there's a bottleneck there, but fix it here. Still a bottleneck. Part of me wonders though, if the reason this stuff is bottlenecking is because we're just too far spread apart for this power plant to work. Pull this back now, actually. Yeah, it seemed like all the problems with electricity are happening on this side of the city where it's farthest away. I wonder if I'm just too spread out right now. But right at the moment, I think we are out of time. We'll have to address this problem in the next video, as well as see if we can't fix some of these traffic issues that are starting to pop up. Like I said, I still want to see if maybe this will sort itself out once this all gets moved. Maybe some of this will sort itself out once this all gets moved over to here. See. This has been episode 14. Like and subscribe. We'll keep this series going. We'll also be setting up another Anno 1800 series, I think, here soon, as well as our streams 3 times a week on Twitch so far of roleplay. That's it. That's all for now. We will see you next time. Bye bye.